Yeah. So what about the rice bran studies that you did? And how did that affect people? And do you sell a product that has that in it?
So the rice bran is very interesting too. So this is a very specific form of rice bran that has been hybridized with shiitake mushroom enzyme. So the rice bran itself is very nutritious. And what I've learned about rice bran over the years is actually very fascinating in the sense of when rice is milled from the field again, I think it's something like 70 or 80% of the world eats white rice, not brown or black or yellow, some other color that still contains the rice bran in the pod. But the rice bran is actually where most of the nutrition lies. So when that bran gets stripped off the capsule, guess what? Mostly that bran goes to feed animals.
Mm.
So actually, the humans who are milling that rice and then eating the white rice and then feeding their cows or their pigs or their chickens the rice bran, their animals are actually healthier than they. So, so it's really unfortunate that humans are milling this amazing gift from Mother Nature and not utilizing that nutrition. But what this company that I work with in Japan, they're called Dio Pharmaceutical, and it's not a pharma company. It's just historically their company started just as a drug distributor, but they shifted into the dietary supplement world early in their career, but they left the name as is. But they have a product called BioBran that is this hydrolyzed rice bran that we studied, excuse me, at the University of Miami. And I'll just tell you briefly, I met them through a lady who was a cancer patient at our university. She had metastatic thyroid disease and it spread quite a bit throughout her body. And she had surgery, radiation, chemotherapy, the whole 9 yards from a conventional treatment perspective. And then they still told her she only had 6 months to live. And so she found this product called BioBrand, and then she started taking it. And Marla, she ended up living another 9 years. And unfortunately, she did eventually succumb to the cancer, but I got to meet her. I got to meet and know her radiation oncologist along the way. And even he couldn't believe why she was still alive. He would tell her, Barbara, I'm looking at your lab report, and I don't know why you're sitting here in front of me. According to your lab report, you could be dead. So even he had to admit that this BioBrain was doing something very incredible for her. And so I met the company again from Japan, and it took a while to develop a camaraderie and a relationship with the folks, but it created a really nice relationship over time. And it just, I mean, much like the same side or the aloe vera story that I've told you, this hydrolyzed rice bran is very similar. So it lowers inflammation, it boosts immune function overall. It improves our natural killer cell production, which is one of our first line of defenses against a virus and transformed cells. And so we ended up running this series of 3 studies, again, just showing very amazing things, not maybe as profound as, say, for example, the Alzheimer's, just because of how serious Alzheimer's is and what little there is to be done for folks with Alzheimer's. But in terms of, again, documenting the effectiveness of this particular rice bran, the articles that we published are just so impressive.